Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a quick fragrance review on the Diptyque Classic Benjoin Boheme. I believe that's how you pronounce it. This is a benzoin fragrance, and I blind bought this because one of my favorite fragrance reviewers on YouTube, the Perfume Guy, recommends this fragrance in so many videos. He has a particular taste that sometimes I agree with, but this one I was like, I have to get it when it comes back on Selfridge's website, and it did finally. From, I believe, before Christmas it sold out. Finally came back in stock on Selfridge's. The reason I pick it up there is because it's much less expensive than getting it on Diptyque's website in the US. Diptyque sells it for $2.50 on Selfridge's. I believe you can get it for, before tax, $1.87 right now. So you save a good chunk of change going through Selfridge's, and you can order fragrances from there and have them shipped over here. I do the global shipping, so it makes it worth it. You pay one flat amount per year, but you can buy as much as you want. So this is 100 mils, 3.4 ounces. This is an eau de parfum, and this lasts 36 months, made in France. This bottle, you guys can see through it. It's got this cracked bottle. I don't know how they make this, but it looks pretty cool. It does have that beautiful texture. I think it's like a sticker that kind of has this texture on here. But the name, it's a very classic looking bottle, but the cracks make it very cool. Has this beautiful top that has Diptyque on there, and the spray on here is really nice. But this is the box that it comes in. Very cool looking. Kind of splits in half. The fragrance actually rests in here, and then it kind of goes like that. So it's nice and tall. And then it also came sitting in a bag, a little travel bag in here, I guess, like this. And then kind of comes sitting like this. You can kind of tie it up, have it sitting in here, and then it's not quite closing, but you guys get the idea. That's how it came. I don't really store my fragrances in their original boxes, but you certainly could. This is a very cool retro looking box. I just like the whole vibe of this fragrance setup. I don't often buy, I don't know, lately since the pandemic, I've been buying a lot of full-size fragrances. This was a blind buy, didn't try a sample, because they don't really sell samples at Diptyque with this fragrance, particular one. They have a lot of fragrances, but this is one of, like, I don't know, their special collection that they don't really share a lot of samples with, but it's excellent. I'm going to get into spraying it, tell you my impressions, the notes. It doesn't look like I've been wearing a lot, but I've actually worn it for several days since I've gotten it. This is such a strong spray. This is an interesting fragrance. I love it when it dries down. At first sniff, it's a little bit like, but it really lasts a long time. It smells really good. It's very, I don't know, these are the kind of scents that are make you seem very interesting and exotic, and that you have a lot of layers to you, in my opinion. Some people think these kinds of fragrances are more of a nighttime because they're sexy, they're rich, they're deep. They are not like a surface floral fragrance that's fresh or citrusy. This is like a significant fragrance, in my opinion, but it's really smooth and really well done. I don't even know how to describe the notes in here, but it reminds me of other fragrances. A little bit of Frederic Malle, Portrait of a Lady. I don't know what it is in here. I'm getting some vibes like that. But it's got a dark, mysterious side to it. I think a lot of people will probably pick this up more in the fall and winter than in the spring, just because it's got that moodiness to it. But whatever, I bought it when it was available. I could wear this all year long. It's got some pencil shaving, woody notes in here. It's got patchouli. I'm not the best at describing this just from my nose, but I love the vibe of it. It just makes me seem more interesting because it's not like a typical kind of feminine fragrance, but it's not overly masculine. It's nice and neat in the middle. It's green, but it's sexy. Like it's got a real sexiness to it. So let's talk about the official notes from the Diptyque website. This is from the Oriental family of fragrances. This is supposed to represent a British dandy or a Latin bohemian, singularly amber with notes of Laotian benzoin worn by balms and spices. So the notes here are benzoin, Peru balsam, maybe it's the balsam wood that I'm smelling. It smells like pencil shavings. It has rock rose, and the olfactory accident is patchouli. A lot going on in here. I think it definitely, the dry down, it warms up to something really wearable, even though like patchouli may turn you off, amber may turn you off, but this is like one of the nicest versions of these kinds of scents that I've smelled in a long time. It's really well done. It's been around apparently a long time. I read just an article. They thought it might be discontinued. I got it on Selfridges this year, so I don't think that's true. It looks like they do kind of restock it every once in a while. So if you guys want to try it out blind buy, if you kind of are intrigued by these notes, I think you will be happy by this purchase. It's always best to kind of try these in person. So if you can go to a boutique near you, that's always best. I don't have one near me, but might be a good idea. But I'm very excited to continue to use this. I think it's an incredible scent, and it just makes me feel special when I put it on. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those that's like, I'm gonna smell different than anybody else in this room because no one else probably has this in your circle. I'm just gonna say that. Probably not a lot of people. All right, guys, that is it for my Benjoin Boheme video. Let me know if you guys are aware of this fragrance. Have you tried it? If not, do you plan to now? Let me know if you have any questions below. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.